Okay, a very good evening and welcome to the SG webinar series. I believe we are now live in my own timeline and also in the SG group. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. With us tonight, we have two beautiful ladies all the way from England. Jauh sangat. Kat sana, sejuk je nampak dia. So I'm actually so happy to have these two lovely guests with me tonight, because it is actually a current situation that we are currently handling here in Malaysia, Dr Afiqah and Dr Misrah, whereby a lot of our PhD graduates, master graduates, after they graduated, I don't know what is the situation, they seem to do not get employment as yet. Yeah, and according to our statistic that we do a simple survey last time, there was quite a lot, and actually it was very surprising to me, to know that about 500, 600 people who graduated with a master's, with PhD in various field of expertise, still do not get full-time jobs, and of course they are doing something else. So when both of you mentioned that this is something that interests both of you, I say, let's just try and show them what's the next step, right? So after graduation, so perhaps the best way for me is to read a bit, of a short bio of Dr. Afiqah Rahman. She is currently the academic skill advisor from University of Birmingham. And she has a PhD in education, University of Warwick, and a fellow of UK higher education. So this is something that a very interesting journey that you have there, Fika. And she is also a writing advisor, I bet, to many of PhD students, yourself. And Dr. Misrah is an academic developer, University of West London. Her PhD in education is from University of Warwick. She is also a fellow of UK higher education, and she's a teacher educator. So I can see that most of our interests, are actually similar. So I'm so glad to have both of you here tonight. How are you both? Who's to start?
Good,
Tika?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Kak
Alhamdulillah.
Nita.
No problem, no problem. And it is also always our intention here at DSG, to connect to experts, especially if this is your area and this is something that you can assist, us here. So perhaps I would like to invite Afika to share your slide and show with us what you have. Yeah, what's the free
All right.
preview?
Thank you, Kak Nita. I've got
So,
questions from people who have registered about the link on Facebook.
right. Okay. So if
Yeah.
they have to refresh the DSG page, sorry, the
All
group.
right.
So you have to
Okay.
refresh and you will find, I will put something there so they can see. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so go
All
ahead
right.
and share your slide.
All right. I'm going
So,
to share my slides now.
oh,
So share my screen.
okay, got it. Right. Okay, go ahead. Just gonna mute myself.
Thank you, Kanita, for the introduction about me, both me and Misra. Right. So let me tell you about my story as a recruiter first before we start into this free preview. Right. I am involved in the hiring process at my workplace, and that hiring process is about looking at applications, lots of application that we received. We look at the documents, including the cover letters. CV, of course, and personal statement. And I am involved in the shortlisting process for interviews. So, getting perhaps more than 30, 50 applications, then we have to shortlist into perhaps less than 10 candidates for interview only. There are certain criteria that me and my team decide in the shortlisting process. The same goes in the interview process. There are scoring systems that we develop to look at the skills, the experience, and knowledge that can help us to hire outstanding candidate. All right, so we know what it takes to be an outstanding candidate, and tonight that is why we would like to help you to making your way to a better future. Right. Patnita has introduced us briefly, and that's really accurate. What I would like to highlight is that both me and Misra, we are fellow of the UK higher education. That means that we are recognized in teaching in higher education. Our skills, our knowledge, our experience are recognized by the UK higher education. So before I work at the University of Birmingham, I've worked at Brunel University as well as University of Warwick. Misra, before she comes to the UK, she worked at the University of Limerick, Ireland. So we have experience teaching in Malaysia, higher education, as well as in the UK. And Misra has the extra experience working in Ireland. Right. Before I explain about our workshop, I would like to share with you the successful stories that we have. Actually, we have been helping our family and friends in their journey in securing their dream job. All right. So, Alhamdulillah, these people that we have helped have successfully secured the job that they are aiming for. Um, and these people comes from different background and different field. We have helped people from engineering background, education, banking, as well as managerial background. And their situation also are different. Some of them we helped them apply from Malaysia and then they secured a job in the UK. Some we helped apply the job in the UK and they got the job internationally. So a friend of mine got a job as a head of department in Kazakhstan using the guidelines that I gave. And
Sorry,
then
sorry, Fika.
yes.
Just to interject. Sorry, just to interject, yeah, because I think different people will have different experience, different exposure, right? So when they talk to you, and then they are able to tailor, the
Yes.
CV. Yeah, okay. I think that's a great idea. Okay, go
So
ahead.
you have different experiences. So what I'm telling is, we have also helped people who are in the UK, who have valid visa, who have not yet getting a degree, get a job as well. So there are people with different contexts, different backgrounds that we have helped so far. And because of these successful stories, more and more people are reaching to us. These people are outside our circles of friends, and then we think that it is time for us to reach a wider audience in helping out, and helping them understand the job application process, as well as in preparing documents relevant for job applications. Right. So our workshop, Making Your Way to a Better Future, offers this content. There are 5 contents that I would like to highlight. The first one is the recruitment process. So we will share our view as recruiters. What is it that recruiters want from you? How they are going to shortlist interviewees candidate? How are they going to choose the best candidate? What skills are they looking for? What kind of experience, what kind of personality that they are looking for to bring that person into their team? We will share that with you. The second is the job application. So this is from your end as an applicant. What is it that you need to understand? Where should you go to apply for a job? What should you write in your application? What is it that recruitment is looking for in your application? So we will uncover those areas. The third content that we will cover is writing CVs, cover letters, and personal statement. These documents are vital in applying for a job. Um, Throughout our experience, we have noticed several confusions, several mistakes, several misconceptions among job applicants. The first one is, most of the time applicants send the same CV, the same cover letter, the same personal statement to all job application. That is totally wrong. Okay, in our workshop, what we will do is we will help you to tailor your CVs, sub cover letters, and personal statement based on each job that you are applying for. We will teach you how to do that. Second one, applicants have been trouble in deciding the format, especially for cover letter and CV. Actually, for CV, the format differs from job to job. It differs from the industry, um, from one industry to another. For example, if you are in banking, the CV should look different if you are applying for an academic role, right, or for industrial role. We will help you shape um, what is it that you need to include based on the job that you are applying for. The third mistake is that applicants often miss key skills and experience in their application. Uh, I would say every experience matters. Okay. The question is which experience is relevant to the role that you are applying for. Okay, and how can you highlight the key skill and experience that are relevant for you to apply that job? I have a lot of experience after I've been working for more than 10 years. But when I apply for a job, it does not mean that I have to include all my experience for that particular job. I will need to choose, all right, because there is limitations when you write a CV. So I have to be very careful. We have to be very careful in choosing that experience and that skills. And in our workshop as well, we will teach you, we will ask you lots and lots of questions so that you will be able to explain your job experience in detail. All right. And let's say your experience is in customer service. What is it that you do in customer service? What skills that you have developed? What problems have you solved? So we will ask you lots and lots of questions so that you will be the expert of your own CV. Number four, the common mistake is that applicants focus more on design instead of content. All right, design is important, but the content of your CV is more important. Okay, so that is why you should never ask other person to write your CV for you, because you are the expert of your life. You know what you have done in your life so far. Okay. um Once you have the content correct, when you got the content right, then you can ask people to design it for you. That is not a problem, but the content itself should comes from you. um the fifth common mistake is in terms of wording of this document. All right, so there are positive words that you should use to highlight your skills, and we will guide you on which words that you can use. For example, if you want to highlight your leadership skills, there are a list of words that you can use to highlight your leadership skills, for interpersonal skills, for communication skills, for problem solving skills. So there are a list of words that you can use to highlight your skills in those areas. Number six, the common mistake is lack of understanding of the purpose of cover letter. Why is it that you want to write a cover letter? If the employer does not ask for a cover letter, should you include a cover letter? So we will uncover those issues in the workshop. The seven misconception or misunderstanding is lack of understanding in terms of what it is. What is a personal statement? How can you what content should you include for that personal statement? And we will help you structure your personal statement. We will guide you paragraph by paragraph on what to cover in the cover letter as well. So I believe that these documents are very important, and you need to be an expert of your own experience for you to write these documents. We will help you structuring your document. We will help you explore your own experience so that you will be the best candidate for the job that you're applying for. Right. The fourth content that we will be looking at is the interview. All right. Common issues in interview is first, candidates might be unprepared. Second, they might have problems in um, answering the questions, the interview questions, and also candidates do not understand the assessment process. So what we will do in the for the interview content is that we will give you suggestions. We will guide you on how to tackle interview questions. We will guide you on how to take time to think before you answer the interview questions. We will look at the wordings, the phrases that you can use in in the interview. We will also guide you in structuring your answer. It's very common that these people who are shortlisted for interviews, they are experts in their field, but the issue is how can they um, prove that to the interviewers? How can you attract them, okay, to choose you to be hired? All right, so we will look at the tips on answering interview questions. How can you how can you share, how can you tell them that I am the best? All right. The fifth content that we will be giving you is a bonus section regarding the opportunities in the UK and in Ireland. So in this bonus session, we will share how can you look for job opportunities in these two countries. How we will also share how did we end up in the UK, uh, the tips and tricks to look for jobs in these two countries. The process might be similar, all right, but the detail of each process has different features. So we will share with you that. And not only the information on the opportunities, but we will take you to think on your journey. All right. So, with all the uncertainties around the world, inflation, whatsoever, all right, will it be the right time? Will it be best for you to migrate to these countries? So, we will share our personal experience and also factors that you need to consider that will help you to make an informed decision. So it would not be blindly, I want to work in the UK because I've seen my friends in the UK. They look like it looks like they are enjoying their life there. No. Okay, so you have to make an informed decision, and we will help you in doing so. Right.
I like that point very much, Fika, because I think in order for you to make a huge decision, yeah, moving to another country is really a huge decision on your part and your family, because your family will also be involved, and I think that these are among the things that people should know, right?
Yes.
And before this, maybe both of you've been doing your own finding, your own, but now that we have both of you already there, so why not, we join this workshop and get to know,
we
first hand experience, we call it, yeah, first hand
we learn it
Yes.
the
experience.
hard way. We learn
Learn
it
it
the hard
hard
way,
way.
Kanita. We learn it the
Right.
hard way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this
And
is this is why I think we are offering this to other people, so that
yeah,
so that people, so that we can share what we
of
have
course.
experienced and what are the
Mm,
things that they can actually avoid
yes.
experiencing.
Yeah. Okay, nice. All right. Okay, Fika, go ahead. Do you
No
have any
problem. Yeah.
more?
Thank you. Yeah. So that's true. We learned it the hard way. So we are making it easier for you. Right. So these are the details of the sessions that we offer. All right. So there are four sessions with one support close support group. All right. So session A is about CV and LinkedIn development. We will also guide you on how to develop your LinkedIn profile. Um, there are three dates that we will be offering. You can choose you choose one based on your availability, and that workshop will run for 2 hours. This is Malaysian time, yeah. Session B is about writing cover letter, personal statement, and interview tips. This session also we offer in three different dates. All right. And it's will run for 2 hours as well. Session C, D, and E are special sessions available for a different package. I will explain about the package. Yeah. But session C is about one-to-one personal coaching about all these documents. or any of these documents that you would like us to review, and also most importantly the mock interview. Why mock interview is important? Because you need feedback to improve your interview skills. You need people who can give you constructive feedback. Now, what it means by constructive feedback, you need someone to point out what are your strengths. Okay, you need someone that that can tell you the areas that you can improve, your weaknesses, all right? And you need somebody that is able to suggest ways to improve. Okay, you don't want people who just tell you, oh yeah, the interview is good. That good is very vague, and good is very subjective. So what is good about my skill? What is not good about my skill? How can I improve my interview skills? So that is what we will give you. All right. And the time, well, we will discuss the time with you personally. That will be done up to 2 hours. Trust me, these 2 hours will be worth your time. All right. And the interview skills that we will teach you is applicable to any interviews. Session D is the bonus session that we will give to a bundle package. I'll explain about the package in a bit, about making your way to Ireland, to the UK and Ireland. So I've explained that. And that will run on 26 November for 1 hour. Session E is a close support group that we will open on Telegram. All right. So how can you get all these sessions? So let me go into the details. Right. There are two packages that we offer. One is bundle package. The second one is single package, single session. So for bundle package, you will get all the 5 sessions. Let me show this again. So you will get all of this if you opt for bundle session, and the price, the fee is different for student and non-student. If you are a student, regardless of your student status, part-time, full-time, or distance learners, if you have a valid student ID, you will get this fee, 250 ringgit for 7 hours worth of workshops. And if you're non-student, that's 400 ringgit. And single sessions, you can choose, if you prefer to learn about CV and LinkedIn development, you just pay for that workshop, which is 100 ringgit for student and 175 for non-student. And single session, it covers cover letter, personal statement, and interview. This again, the session costs you 100 ringgit and 175. Right. You might ask why this one-to-one personal coaching is not included in the single session. Because for us to give feedback on your work, and for you to uh, to be in this personal coaching, you need knowledge from these 2 sessions. All right. So if you don't have this knowledge, then it will be difficult for you to understand the point that we will give you for session C, for in the personal coaching. So I would recommend that you choose the bundle session, and you can mix and match these dates based on your availability, and you can discuss. We can set up the date for personal coaching later. All right.
Mm.
And you will be also included in our close support group.
Okay, just to check with you, Africa. So if any, let's say I want to take only session A, so I can choose any of the dates mentioned, 5th November, 3rd December, or 7th January. Only
Yes,
one, right?
only one
You
date.
choose only
Yes.
one, right? And then
Yeah.
I will have another one, session B. So I choose from the 3 dates, I choose only one. Correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Mm.
correct. So we offer these different dates once a month, so because we understand not all people are available, right? So there is a flexibility there. Right. So if you are interested in attending any of the session, you can go to megabase.onpay.my, and there are details on the dates, the price as well on that website. And if you have any questions, you could ask, you could WhatsApp us or email us to get the answer. This is a
Yeah.
WhatsApp business. That's only for WhatsApp, not for call. But don't call us from Malaysia. It would have different time zone. You might be sleeping when you call, right? So thank you everyone for attending. Thank you for listening. We hope to see you in our making your way to a better future. We will uncover so much information about applying for a job and the documents needed for uh, in the job application process, as well as teaching you, guiding you to excel in your interview. Thank you so
Mm.
much.
Okay, thank you so much, Afika and Misra, for this session. I'm just going to share a quick one on OnPay so that they can see, yeah, when they go to OnPay, what they will see. Can you see
We've
some
got
feedback
question.
there?
We've got
Yeah, we have
question,
some
Kanita.
questions. Yes,
Yeah.
this is Christina telling that she's so excited about the session. So, and she asked about how about fresh grad? I assume that this is fresh degree. Correct me if I'm wrong, Christina. Fresh grad means what? Is
I
it?
think
Are
I
you,
think she's asking
mm,
regarding the fees. What about if she's fresh grad? That means
yeah,
she's
students.
yeah. So practically she's no longer a
Mm.
student, but but
Okay.
she's a non-student, but because she's a
Right.
fresh grad, then
So maybe get in touch. Maybe get in
yeah,
touch and talk to
yeah.
you. Yeah. Okay. So perhaps, Christina, you would like to contact Dr. Afiqah and Dr. Misrah from the number given just now. And then there's a one more question here. Can I pay using pound sterling? Of course, I think if you want to
Yes, you
pay
can.
pound sterling, then what we can do is we can either wire to your account, or Megabase also have an HSBC account in the UK. So perhaps we can deal with this. I'm not sure who this is, but you can contact us for more information. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna share. Let me remove Africa's screen. Just gonna
Right, sure.
share. Yeah, our own. Megabase on pay so that they can see. So let me share my screen. Okay, right. So I hope you can see. Confirm with me that you can see.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So let me go back. Yeah. Let me go back. This is the website, right? megabase.onpay.my, which is the selling website that we have for all the SG stuff. Yeah. So we have there, and on top here, if you see the first four, this is for today. So you go to session A, you click for info lanjut, and this is where you will see the details. And you come and register. So as I mentioned just now, you just have to choose one, yeah, one date. So depending on when do you want to join, right? And then choose one, go down, put your name. You have to upload your payment receipt together with your metric card. If you are a student, yeah, if you want to prove your student status, please upload in this payment proof. Select file, put them together, receipt and metric card, right? Select file, confirmation, and then there you go. If any problem, you can of course contact us. Yeah, if you have any, we will have a WhatsApp number. Yeah, for you to contact. So that's session A. Session B is the same one. Yeah, so you just go here, come down here and choose it, put in your details, and then your information will be given to the team, yeah, to Dr. Afiqah and Dr. Misrah. And this is the bundle one, bundle package, yeah, for student or non-student. I would suggest, in whatever is circumstances, come and talk to us if you are not sure of anything, right? So for example, you want to pay using pound sterling, you want to, any questions that you have, come to us and we will guide you. Okay, so it looks like quite a number of people sending also messages to me in WhatsApp asking like further information. Further information is you have to go to megabase.onpay.my, try and read from there, and then any questions come to us. Yeah. Okay. Is there any concluding remarks from both of you, Misra or Afika? Anything else you want to mention to the audience?
Right. So thank you everyone for your questions. Yes, as Kanita have said, if you have any questions, you can directly text us. All right. If you prefer to have a more
Mm,
personalized chat with us, so we will guide you.
mm,
And if you would like to book, then go directly to megabase.onpay. Then I would say that this is a good opportunity for you to learn about the job application process as a whole, holistically. We will uncover the process from recruiters' point of view, from applicants' point of view, and from our personal experience as well. So we have seen people who ask lots and lots of questions in Facebook groups. All right, so they have different dilemmas, they have different questions about schooling system, visa, about pay, about cost of living. Right, if you join the bundle session, then you can have that conversation in our close support group. All
Yeah.
right, and so I would like to note that um legally, all right, those who do not have qualifications in immigration should not give advice. So it is illegal to give advice. All right, so whatever information that you receive, regardless from us or anyone else, you as the person who will be coming or migrating to any countries, you have to double check those information. Okay, so join us and we will uncover those questions, those burning questions that you have together. All right, so we will wait and we will look forward to support you in your journey.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
There's one question here, Fika, from
Yes.
in my WhatsApp. Is it okay that I am trying to apply in Kuala Lumpur? I'm trying to apply jobs in Malaysia, but I really want to know, the process. Is it okay? It is okay, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have
Anyone.
help friends in
Yeah.
Malaysia as well.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, Africa said it earlier.
Yeah.
The sessions that we are delivering are
Mm.
going to be covering quite worldwide issues, and basically the process, like a job application and recruitment process, they are basically similar in many places. So
Right.
it is applicable. What we are going to deliver to you is applicable basically anywhere.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. And there's another point that I want to really stress: your LinkedIn presence.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our postgraduates do not have LinkedIn presence. If it's there, it's just for, for the sake of introducing yourself. But you don't really fill in your LinkedIn with the work, the related things that you do, which I think is such a waste because
Exactly.
recruiter will normally go to LinkedIn to see your professional work, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, so come
Which
people,
is, yeah,
yeah,
it,
you
it's
don't want
it's
to
it's
miss.
key. Yeah, it's
Mm,
key, it's important, which is why we include it as part of our sessions,
okay,
LinkedIn development.
right.
Hopefully we could cover something there, just to give you the exposure how and
Mm.
why LinkedIn is like important when you're applying for a job.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, both of you. Really, really hope I should be there next year. I've been talking about this forever. So kena belanja.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Kena belanja inshallah. So we hope that this session has been an eye opener to a lot of our postgraduates who are still struggling. And part of the reason why the SG is still here is because we want to be the one-stop center for all things related to postgraduate. And after you graduated, then what's next, right? So of course, getting jobs and secure, your next journey is the next thing that we want to do. So thank you so much, both of you. Really hope that we will have a batch of people, yeah, coming from the SG. And this Facebook Live is not just in the SG; it is also in my own timeline. So there will also be other people who have not joined the SG. So expect to see, yeah, some, non the SG members as well. So thank you so much, Afika and
Thank you,
Misra.
Kanita. Thank
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you, Kanita, for having us.
take care. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Right.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.